Hi guys and welcome to Bomb Anime.
It's your girl Rika.
A big boy Summer here, bring you a hot or not on Banished from the Heroes Party.
Creativity. So it's really different because it's about a party member who is too mediocre for the party. That's what we've been given, and instead of him improving himself or learning from his mistakes or checking on his sister, he decided to easily walk away and start a chill life. It's definitely a different perspective to what I'm used to seeing.
Well, yeah, for me, I mean, this guy did exactly what I would do. I'd go Team Petty and be like, okay, I'm out. Bye, deuces, you don't need me, I'm gone. And I'll go and spend the rest of my life trying to make myself happy. So yes, I really like the way that they took this route. I mean, it reminds me of The Saint's Powers Omnipotent, My Life as a Villainess, them kind of animes there. Heck, Fury even.
Ooh, no.
That's your opinion and you're entitled to it.
Entertainment. So there are different levels to entertainment. This anime isn't like a super serious anime, it's more like on the slice of life side of things. I was interested in where the story might go because obviously they've got a lot of flashbacks where it's got to do with his old party, and also there's obviously a lot of unresolved issues there because we really don't know if the entire party actually agreed on this or if it was just the one dude, Aries. He didn't say goodbye to his sister as far as we know, but that's what I'm expecting throughout the entire anime. I think we're going to get a lot of flashbacks throughout and then it's going to all come to a head. So I feel like there is potential entertainment to be had from this story, and they've definitely set it up already.
So entertainment for me in this episode alone was Aries. I thought Aries was a bad man. The way he just dropped the mic and told him, listen, bruv, you don't cut the mustard, you need to bounce. And I know it's kind of cold and it was kind of deep how he did it, but I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing the whole way through. I liked his approach to stuff. It also gave me a bit of, what's that anime where the guy gets isekai'd and the goddess hates him because he's ugly? You know which one I'm talking about though, right? Yeah, it gave me that kind of vibes where it was like, okay, I'm out in the sticks. I'm the strongest one here, but I don't really want to be. So I liked it. It was quite entertaining from that sense.
Character development. So Aries, obviously I want to speak about him. At first I was thinking he was way too harsh with the way that he spoke to Red, but after watching Red throughout the episode, I can understand why he had to go about it this way. I don't think any other way would have sort of gotten through. Aries was very entertaining as well, in all honesty. Like, yes, I agree with that. And I feel like he's not going to need to be used very often in order to have a big impact on the story because of the type of character that he is. He's really the main antagonist right now, to be honest. He's the one keeping him away from his sister. He's had to leave this heroes party, but then at the same time, does Red give a damn? Not that much. And then of course we want to move on to Red. He is a really flawed character, and that means that he has a lot of room to grow. So I actually think that that's a good thing for this anime. He's really quite aloof, and I can, like I said, see why the party wanted to kick him to the curb, because his response to him failing and having other people having to work harder in order to not die is, well, I'm doing my best. Well, yeah, okay, that's great, but doing your best doesn't mean that you deserve to be here. So I had to agree with Aries on that. And he didn't kill the owl bear, even though he knew that people could have gotten hurt. And no one would have known who had killed it if he had just done it in the first place. But his actions have caused all of these knock-on effects. And then again, he refused to help, which, okay, fair enough. Those people were clearly dead. And why should you help them? Maybe because it affects the entire town. I don't know. But in all honesty, he doesn't seem like he is a bad person. He just seems like he's kind of a dumber character. Like, he doesn't think so much. he's not one of your highly intelligent characters, and so his actions have really negative consequences because he's just not thinking about the outcomes. He wasn't thinking, oh no, if I don't deal with this, the town could get hurt, or oh gosh, these guys are really stupid idiots that are going to do something dumb like light the entire forest on fire. He's not thinking of any of the potentials, which, I mean, okay, I guess it's not his job. He doesn't want to do that. He literally said, I just want to have an apocryphy and chill over here in the corner, but that's just not going to happen.
Okay, Aries, I mean, Ruka, I think that for character development, they develop characters. Now, we heard from Aries that the group wants him gone, not the group. So we don't honestly know if, as you said earlier, even though you kind of pancaked a little bit later.
How?
Rewind the tape.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Basically, we don't know if it's the whole group or just him. Yes, fair enough, that's cool. The character I want to talk about is the guild master girl. So that guild girl has all the tea in the village. Like, she spills the tea and she knows more than she looks like she knows. Like, it's that whole innocent face, but not quite innocent. Very switched on, very clued up. And I have a feeling she's going to be a force in this whole show and keep moving the plot along with all the information gathering. She's going to be our point of information. And also, my guy don't want to do nothing. He's served his time. He doesn't have to kill an owl bear. So what if the village died? And I'm kidding. That was very dumb on his part. And I thought that the whole time looking at it, I was like, what if it goes and kills that little kid who ended up sick anyway? Like, do you get what I mean? What happens? But whatever, he solved it eventually. So as you said, he's a flawed character. He's got room to grow. I just want more screen time with Aries, really.
World building. So although we heard about the war and the heroes having their big split, I did think that the world building was a little bit lacking. They're in a generic starter town and there's not much that sort of happened, but still, because it's on the slice of life side and it's also about a slow life, I'm expecting it to kind of be in that realm. They've prepared us very well with the title, and I do also think that more world building will happen, but they sacrificed it a little bit in this episode to give us the backstory to set it up for the wider picture. So although I don't think that they will build it as much as they could, I still think that they made the correct decisions with the way that they've done it, because they've set up everything. We know what's going on, and even though it's more slice of life-ish, there's still conflict.
For me, world building in this sense, I get more critical with worlds that are built in this setting because I expect it to be unique to this world, even though most animes like this are in generic starter towns, are in generic places like this. But I don't care. Like, I felt it was very lacking, and I think Ruka's being quite kind here. I feel like it deserved to be a lot more than it was, and I don't care what the potential is for the next few episodes. I feel like right now this could have happened anywhere, and it's a shame.
Plot execution. So I feel like we have plot hints, you know, because obviously he's been banished from his heroes party and his sister is still left behind. She seems to be going through it as well, because we saw like little clips where she seems like she's kind of losing touch with any kind of emotions and becoming, or maybe that's how she kind of always is, I don't know. And also, instead of him trying to get stronger, he's decided that he's just going to switch careers. He was like, that job wasn't good for me, I'm just going to switch careers. So because of these little things, I'm saying that we only have plot hints. I don't think we have a larger plot, but we can infer that he's probably going to have to reconfront this hero's party. He may have to get stronger in his own way, even if that is just staying on the medicine side. And he's going to need to help his sister in some way, I'm guessing. Or maybe he just stays in his shop and sells medicines.
We all know what my criteria for plot execution is. Do I have an episode plot? Do I have the overarching plot? And do I have the motivations for the characters to do what they're doing? You tell me.
Okay.
Because we can't find it.
So, to the verdict.
Okay.
Creativity, hot or not?
Okay, for me, this one was hot because he got kicked out of the heroes party. Enough said.
I'm going for a hot because it's very unusual in terms of the things that I've looked at. So yeah, I think it deserves the hot on creativity. Entertainment, hot or not?
It's a hot because of Aries, and that's it.
It's a not for me. I don't think that enough was done for me to feel entertained. I was kind of just like, mildly interested in what might happen. Character development, hot or not?
No. I don't need to say no more.
I also did go for a not. I don't think enough was done either. Sorry. World building,
No.
hot or not?
It's absolutely not.
Big Boy Simon says not.
It can't be anywhere. It can be anywhere else.
Yeah, I also said not for this section. And finally, plot execution.
What plot?
Oh.
What plot, fam? There was no plot here. This was a series of pictures with music and sounds. This is what it was. It's a not. What the was this? Not.
Yes, it was also a not for me. Of course, there was no plot. So I have gone for 1 out of 5 hot, and Big Boy Sam has gone for 2 out of 5 hot.
Bob, I must be generous today.
I think you are. So there you have it. We have decided that this is a waste of time already. Now check out our part 2 and see if we still think the same.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you made it this far, we really appreciate it. Peace.